Poison oak or poison ivy? What are you going to get? Even with all my years of backpacking in the bush, I get careless. And I did get careless on my last outing. Take a look. What you're seeing here on my arm is poison oak. That's what that is. Now, I should know better. That one's really bad. Right there. And I only have it on my one arm. Okay? That's it. Now, poison oak, and I'm definitely going back there to have a look where I caught it. I think I caught it where the tree was when I went down in the video. I'm going to have to go back and look at my video and see if it was there. But the best stuff I found for poison oak or poison ivy is this Calamine Plus spray by Equate, which is one of your off brands. And the reason this stuff is really good is it has two things in it. When you get poison oak or poison ivy, they'll tell you to put ice in a rag and set it on top, and that does relieve itching. That's a poor man's way. Got a little money, you can buy that. Basically, this has alcohol in it. Obviously, Calamine lotion prevents you from scratching, but when you add the alcohol, it helps to dry it up, and it also disinfects it. This stuff's been godsend. Anytime I got itchy, I sprayed it on, and it took the itch away instantly for like 4 hours. But the only problem with this is the arm started looking pretty pink. And whatever your arm touched got pink. So I had to wash it up good. Now, once a day, maybe you should do it twice a day, but once a day, I take a very hot bath, as hot as I can stand it, and then I soap up that arm and really get it clean. Now, where that big red mark was, that one over there, go this way, that one there is the one that was stinging. Now, what you're going to form is little white, I call them corpuscles, but they look like a little white zit, and inside that has a pus that drains out. Now, ideally, you want to take them and drain them. You know, that's why people scratch, because they're itchy, and you want them to dry out, and then they start to heal. Now, that one that's really red, I decided to hit it with Neosporin today, but we'll see. And you notice it's only on my arm a little bit. Now, what some people believe is if they scratch, and let's say I go and scratch my knee, I'm going to catch it on my knee. That's not what poison oak does. It truly doesn't spread around your body like crazy. Now, one thing you want to make sure of if you get poison oak or poison ivy, you want to make sure your fingernails are extremely clean. Cut them short, make sure they're clean. And you don't want to infect it. Probably that big red one is probably obviously infected. That could have been from scratching. Sometimes you scratch when you're sleeping. You don't know you're doing it. I decided to start sleeping with a light jacket on. One of my hiking jackets. I forget what they're called. But it's all material. And that way, if I do scratch in the middle of the night, it's not being scratched by my fingernails. And when I'm in my sleep, I don't realize it. But I'm not allergic to anything. So this just, it looks worse than what it is. This will probably be gone in a week. Probably would have been gone in a couple days if I wasn't a diabetic. Oh, the other thing I've done is I take a vitamin. I used to take one vitamin C a day. Now I'm taking 2. So I take one in the morning and I take one at night. And vitamin C does help the healing process. I've already tested that. If I boost up my vitamin C, then I heal a lot quicker being a diabetic. But that's something you could look into. But you can see I got the lines going here. And this ain't poison ivy. This is poison oak. And it's only on the one arm. It's not on this arm at all. Nothing. Maybe a spot there. I don't know. But it's just on the one arm. And this is the arm, my right hand, that I pump with, that I was pumping with. So I might have been, whatever was there, I must have been rubbing it all over the poison oak. And fall time is when it comes out like crazy. I got lazy, you know. And I really didn't look around for poison oak or poison ivy. I was just like, never even entered my mind. So the next time I go out, I plan to go out in another week or so, and I suggest that you really brush up on your poison ivy and your poison oak and go and look it up, because you just tend to get careless, and you just forget. Now, there is some stuff I was looking at on Amazon that it's like a wipe, and I have it on order, to where you can wipe the stuff on your arms and prevent you from getting poison oak. It almost puts a coating on you that kind of protects you. And then the other towelette is like a disinfecting towel. The best you can do is keep it clean, and keep that oily stuff that forms in that white thing from spreading. And just take some toilet paper, dab it, and the idea is to get it as dry as possible so it starts to scab up, and then you'll heal. But even I get it. Now, can you imagine all these so-called preppers are all like, hey, I got my pack, I can do anything. Can you? Really? What if you had to be out there for 3 months and this happened to you? What if you're allergic to it? Do you even know? What if all of a sudden you're stuck out there and now there you are? And poison ivy and poison oak is very common in Tennessee. It's everywhere. I should have known better. But if you were out there for a couple months, maybe people would die from it. I don't know. You could even buy soap that is made for this. I've heard other things, oatmeal, stuff like that. But to walk around with a bar of soap, maybe a piece of it, I don't know. Buying it and cutting a piece off, throwing it in your medical kit might help. But better not to get it, because I'll tell you, there's times this stuff is itchy like a son of a. And at the end of this video, I'll do a close-up of it so you can have a better idea of what it looks like. So if you see it, then you'll know it's on you. But if you find that a bit too graphic, then stop the video now. But I'm going to insert it at the end here. And you can see a close-up of it. And we'll catch you guys later. Watch out for that poison oak, man.